At the beginning of 1995, he began experiencing serious breathing problems. His chest felt tight. His breathing became heavy and uneven. He didn't take it seriously. Like many others, he brushed it off as asthma, something minor. Around February 16, 1995, Eazy-E was hospitalized for the first time at Norwalk Community Hospital. He spent about 3 days there and was released on February 19, as his condition temporarily stabilized. According to people close to him, he felt well enough to leave the hospital, stop by the pharmacy, and then go straight to the studio.
When he was in there for that first time, he came straight from the hospital to the studio with me. Straight from the hospital to the pharmacy to the studio with me.
But a few days later, on February 24th, something terrible happened.
So he felt better. He came to the studio, and in about an hour and a half time of him being in the studio, his lungs collapsed.
That day, Eazy was in the studio with BG Knockout, working on an album. Eazy had a short verse to record. Without it, the album couldn't be turned in. But he stayed out of the vocal booth for a long time. So his friend went out to check on him and asked,
I'm like, E, can you please come on and do your little part so we can turn this album in? He was like, hold on. The last time I went out, he was wheezing real heavily. And he started hitting the inhalers. And as we were talking, he started sweating and his condition just progressively got worse.
BG Knockout realized this was no longer asthma. He called security and Eazy was rushed to the hospital. Eazy was taken to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. Was there, the doctors told him the news that changed everything.
He said, Mom, I have something to tell you. And I said, well, tell me then. He said, the doctor said I had something like Magic Johnson have, I'm sorry. And I said, you mean to tell me? And then he said, AIDS.
Up until that moment, no one knew. Everyone thought it was just inflammation or complications with his lungs. But he was diagnosed with AIDS, a stage where the body could no longer fight back.
So do you wear condoms when you have?
No, apparently not.
You don't have condoms?
Nah.
You never wear a condom?
Nah.
You heard about AIDS?
Yeah, but the people that I mess with don't.
They're clean.
Yeah, they.
How do you know?
You smell them before you have
I would
sex
have had
with
it
them.
myself if they would have had it, right?
Oh.
On March 16, 1995, as his condition sharply declined, Eazy-E asked his attorney to read a public statement. He admitted his illness and said he wanted to use his situation to warn young people. I want to turn my problem into something good. I want to save my people before it's too late.
And he called me and said, hey, watch yourself. Huh? You know, I don't remember nothing else but watch yourself. He said that twice. And I didn't know what he was talking about till later when I found out what he had. But then I seen what he was saying. He talking about watch the girls, you know.
Soon after, the disease entered a critical stage. Eazy developed severe pneumonia, could no longer breathe on his own, and was partially paralyzed. After a risky, lung-clearing surgery, doctors placed him into an induced coma, knowing the chances were 50-50. DJ Yella later recalled that after the surgery, Eazy never regained consciousness.
It's crazy to see one of your best friends, you know, dying or, you know, in a bad shape. That's something different.
On March 26, 1995, just 10 days after the public statement, Eazy-E died in a Los Angeles hospital.
But I want to say much love to those who have been down with me, especially my brothers from NWA, and thank you all for your support.
The official cause of death was AIDS, but many people doubt this version, including family members and close friends. No matter what, the world lost a hip-hop legend. Rest in peace, Eric Lynn Wright.